What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And as you guys can see, once again, I am outside with it on this beautiful but hot day here in Dallas, Texas, man. And you guys seen the title, so you may have a clue about what we're about to talk about. But before we jump in today's topic, the 5 key principles for the modern man, my first ever book. You can now get that on Amazon in paperback. You can also get that on Kindle. The audio book is coming soon. And guys, if you want some kind of coaching call, you just want to chat with me, you want to talk about the environment, you want to talk about trees, I don't know. Listen, hit that link in the description. We can set something up. And memberships, starting at 99 cents, man. I'm going to start ramping up the membership side of my YouTube. I'm going to be uploading workout videos, going to be uploading financial videos, tutorial videos, self-development videos, you name it. It's going to be on the membership side, starting at 99 cents. Hey, you better get in before the prices go up. And After Pill 2.0, my second channel, go over there and subscribe, man. And without further ado, enough of the advertisement. Listen, it has dawned upon me, and I used to think that all you had to do was be positive. I used to think that as long as you try to help people, then they will help themselves, right? I used to think all that you had to do was communicate a positive message and people will get it. People will understand. People would take it upon themselves to do what they need to do, right? I was wrong. I was dead wrong. And I don't know if it's the time period we stay in. I don't know if it's always been human nature, but now I know people don't want to do what's best for them. Now I know this. People don't care. People don't care about other people. People don't care about themselves, right? People don't care about a damn thing, right? So now I know most people can't be saved, right? Most people can't be saved. Most people won't be saved. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So now I don't waste my time on most people, right? I don't waste my time on most people. If you don't get it by the second message, be gone. If you don't get it by the third message, be gone. You're done. You're done, right? I went to the doctor the other day, right? Just to communicate a short story. I went to the doctor the other day, got my blood work done, went in for a physical and all that, get my vitals checked and all that, make sure I'm good, don't have any, underlying conditions or anything like that, right? And she got back to me and was like, "Man, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your blood work. I'm jealous of your results. Like, you got to understand that most people, and this is the doctor telling me this. She was like, most people who come here, man, their results are horrible, right? Their results are horrible. Most people who come in here, they're borderline about to go into a dang on diabetic shock. They're borderline about to have a heart attack, right? And you still give them the medicine. You prescribe the medicine for these people, and they still don't take it, right? We prescribe the medicine to help these people who already come in to the doctor's office completely late and already facing a variety of different underlying conditions, and we give them the medicine and they still don't want to take it. They still don't want to take it. So why did I tell you this story? I told you this story because it doesn't matter what you tell people, right? I can tell you exactly how to do this YouTube shit, right? I can tell you exactly how it takes, and you probably still wouldn't be able to pull it off, right? You can tell people right now, hey, if you all you gotta eat is 1 carrot, all you have to eat is 1 carrot, and it can save your life. People wouldn't eat the carrot. People will still go and eat the most unhealthiest thing. People are still go and eat McDonald's, right? The facts for McDonald's is already out. It's been out for probably over a decade at this point, right? It's general knowledge that McDonald's is the most unhealthiest thing that you can eat, right? Why is it the biggest restaurant, the largest restaurant in the world, right? Because it requires no prep, it requires no thinking. All you got to do is drive through the drive-through, pick what you want on the menu, and they have it ready in less than dang on 5 minutes, without you having to think about anything. And that's all that matters. People don't like to think. Critical thinking skills are dead, right? Critical thinking skills are dead. Nobody wants to think for themselves. Nobody wants to uh, go to Google and look for a recipe that's going to make them healthy. They don't want to go online and look for a healthy recipe, right? And nowadays, McDonald's is going to cost just as much as a healthy meal, right? You're going to spend just as much money at McDonald's as you spend at somewhere where you can get a healthy meal at. That's just facts, right? But even if I present these facts, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And like I said, I don't know if this has always been human nature. I don't know if it's just the current environment that we stay in, but most people can't be saved, bro. And most people won't be saved, right? People out here doom spending, right? The economy is in a downturn. People are still out here like YOLO, YOLO. People doing what they want to do, right? And you can blame it on social media. You can blame it on, our current environment, right? You can blame it on the instant gratification that is being programmed into our generation. You can blame it on all of those things. Those things are true. It takes all it takes is just for people to think, to break up out of that programming. That's all it takes, just to think. But we've been bombarded with so much programming, right? We've been bombarded with so much poison in our food. We've been bombarded with so much poison in the environment, right? We've been bombarded with so much propaganda, right? We've been bombarded with so much advertisement on a constant basis, right? This is the world we live in. But what does that mean? All it means is that the strong is just going to survive. Only the strongest are going to survive. I don't expect most people to survive these times, right? I know I'm going to survive by any means necessary. I already told you all that. I'm going to get to where I need to be regardless. Regardless. If YouTube don't work, God forbid, I'm not even going to speak that into it. I'm going to still find a way, right? I failed so many times. It's in me just to keep going until something works. It's not in me to give up, not until I'm breathless, right? But most people don't have that mentality. Most people don't have that hustler mentality. Most people don't have that go-getter mentality, right? Most people don't want it, honestly, because if people wanted it, they'll go get it, right? If your life depended on it, you'll go get it. That's why immigrants can come over here and outwork most Americans, right? That's why immigrants can come over here and outwork most Americans. Why? Because they come from extreme poverty, right? They come from extreme hunger. They come from actually starving, not having a proper meal in days, not having a proper meal in maybe 2 weeks, right? No food at all. No proper drinking water at all. A lot of people come from those environments, So when they get to the land of the free, the home of the brave, oh, they taking every opportunity they can take. They don't give a fuck about American, right? They don't care if you're a black American. They don't care if you're a white American. They don't care if you're Asian American. They coming over here and taking what's on your plate. And that's what I mean by any means necessary. See, a lot of y'all is just not in you. Y'all not built for it, right? Y'all not built for it, right? And honestly, this is something. This is a thought that just occurred to me, right? I think modern day is going back into how it used to be in the old days. And I'm not talking about in the industrial age. I'm talking about even before that, right? Do y'all understand that most men did not reproduce back then? Most men were killed off in war. Most men just died. Most men were inflicted with diseases. Most men didn't even get to touch women. Most men didn't get to pass their seed along. Only the prime real estate men got to go on. That's how it's always been for centuries. So now we're getting into another time period where it's going back to that same exact thing. Winners take all. Winners take all. So if you're a fat fuck, you're done. If you're not getting out here and making as much money as you need to get yourself in the top 20% of men, you're done. Right? If you're not getting out here and getting those resources, getting knowledge, getting skills, taking advantage of this digital real estate, this digital gold rush we're going through right now, you're done. And I keep communicating this to y'all. I keep telling y'all better read between the lines. If you're not willing to get out here and go get it, if you're not willing to get out here and survive, if you're not willing to get out here and take advantage of this time period, your ass is done. You're done. So now that I think about it, maybe time's always been like this. We just have technology. We just stay in the modern day age. That may be the only difference. Things may speed up a little bit. It actually may be worse because we have technology, because we have modern day conveniences, right? You can distract yourself into oblivion, right? But I'm here to tell you, it's always been survival of the fittest. And I get it. Like I said all the time, I understand why men will opt out. I will understand why men don't want to support, a system that may not be in their favor. I understand. I'm not really knocking you like that. But for the men who want to achieve greater, for the men who do want to climb the ladder in whatever way if you want to climb the corporate ladder, go ahead. If you want to climb the entrepreneur ladder, go ahead. If you want to climb the money ladder, go ahead. What I'm telling you is go. It's green light. It's a green light. Most men are not competing. Most people are not competing. Most people are checking out. Most men are checking out. They don't want to put in the work. So if you down and out right now, and you always wanted to be in a certain place, listen, I'm telling you, this is probably the greatest time to exist as a man. This is the greatest time to exist as a man. Why? Most of the women, most of the women don't want to be traditional wives. So you don't even have to worry about women in that sense. You don't have to worry about a woman like digging in your pockets and taking all your money, sucking all the money up out of you. Right? You don't have to worry about having children. Right? You can focus. Most women work. 90% of women work, if not more. So you don't have to worry about taking care of a woman, especially if you're not in the place if you're not in the place that you want to be in. The lane is wide open, gentlemen. Most people won't save themselves. Most people won't save themselves. Most people can't save themselves. They don't have the wherewithal. They don't have it in them. Right? So I'm telling you, if you're a man that wants to work, if you're a man that is grinding, most men don't want to do anything. Most men are exiting themselves out the competition. The lane is wide open. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to go to trade school, go ahead. If you want to go back to university and you can take on those challenges, especially financial challenges, go ahead. If you want to be an entrepreneur, go ahead. If you want to take advantage of this YouTube, digital, real estate, go ahead. You better do it now because once the doors start closing, they're closing. If y'all pay any attention to what's going on, the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. And it's not because of any necessarily inherent reason. Yeah, there are systematic reasons in place. I mean, yeah, they're making it harder for you to climb the ladder, sure. But as far as everything else, the lane is wide open. This is the easiest time in history to actually get rich. This is the easiest time in history to actually take advantage and become somebody, especially in a country like America. You can't do this anywhere else in the world, right? This is why I love America. Despite its challenges, despite, everything that's going on, right? This is the only country, not the only country, but one of the few countries that you can literally climb yourself out the mud and become a piece of gold. So I don't know who need to hear this, but if you're watching this message is for you. All right? It's a green light. The lane is wide open. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel, the After Pill 2.0. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, the After Pill. Make sure you hit that link in the description. And that's an After Pill for y'all ass. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. I'll see y'all in the next video.